Hey guys, so today I'm going to be testing out a foundation and a concealer together. So we're going to be trying out the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation, and it says you can use this as a concealer too, but like I'm obsessed with concealers, so like I'm probably still going to use a concealer, so that's why I went ahead and bought the Milani Conceal and Perfect concealer. So I'm going to be trying these two together. I didn't get the powder and I didn't get the primer. Like I didn't get the full face. I just wanted to try out the foundation and the concealer first, and then if I like the way the concealer and the foundation is, I'm going to do like a full face of Milani. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I need to prime my face. I thought about getting a primer, but then I was like, eh, I'll wait. I'll just use one of my regular primers because I'm like, okay, if I use a regular primer that I know is good, I'll use it with this foundation. That way I can give the foundation like a fair shot, you know? So, okay, I'm going in with the Makeup Revolution Pore Blur Primer. I recently got this probably like 2 weeks ago maybe. I don't know. I've been using it and like I really like it. I'm very impressed by it. I think I paid like $8 or $9 for it on Ulta's website. Like I'm very impressed by it. It's very like... it's like a creamish color. Can you tell? Yeah. So, but I mean, I really like it. I mean, I feel like it blurs my pores. I don't know. I mean, I really like it. It feels really good on the skin. Like, it doesn't feel greasy or anything like that. It feels just kind of like smooth, if that makes any sense. So, yeah. Let's just prime the face. Oh, and if you watched my last video of a Get to Know Me, you saw where I talked about how I have like a very bad habit of like picking my nails. So if I get them done, I don't pick them. So I went and got them done, and I really like them. I got like, she said this was almond shaped. And funny story, like normally I don't get this shape, but I got this shape because it's the only shape I can get and get my contacts out. So yeah, it's working pretty good right now. This is the dip powder too. Like this, it's like acrylic tips, but the dip powder. I really like it. I can't remember what color she said it was. It was like pearl white or something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, like I really like it, and it's helping me not pick my nails. So we're doing good. I guess I'm gonna have to go on a regular routine of that. Okay, so we've got the face prime. So let's go ahead and go in with the foundation. I got the shade 04 medium beige, and I got this color because I am self-tan, and I wanted to try it out while I'm self-tan, so I was like, okay, what's gonna be, and I picked out the shade online, so not sure if it's gonna be like a perfect match or anything like that, but we're gonna just like, you know, like pray it is. So, okay. Let's just shake this up a little bit. I'm gonna go in with a brush, just one of the e.l.f. blending brushes. So let's see. So it comes with a pump. I like that. I really like pump foundations. I've already said that in like a bajillion and 7 videos. But yeah, so it says it's medium to full coverage, lightweight, oil-free formula, long-wearing, water-resistant, and sweat-proof. So sounds pretty good to me. Like I read the ingredients of it, which I always read the ingredients of face stuff before I buy it just to make sure there's no fragrance in it, because I cannot put fragrance on my face, and it didn't say that there was any fragrance in here, so I was like, okay, let's try it. So let's just put it on my little... okay, so it looks kind of thick when it comes out of the tube bottle, whatever you want to call it. I'm just trying to get my hair out of my face so I don't get any foundation in it, because I just got my highlights touched up yesterday, so I really don't want to have to wash my hair today because it got washed yesterday when I got it done. So we're just getting the hair out of our face. This is not the look we're going for. But anyway, okay, so let's test out this foundation. It doesn't smell like anything. Like, it doesn't smell like chemically. It doesn't smell like a thing of paint. I mean, it's not as thick on the face as it looks when you take it out of the bottle, which I'm pleased about. Nobody wants a cake face. I think I did an okay job of shade matching, considering I picked it out online, and I was trying to match myself from when I'm self-tanned, not when I'm just like my regular shade. I mean, I like it so far. It's definitely not, I wouldn't say this is like full coverage, but I mean, like, I think it's got a good bit of coverage. I'm not mad at it. This is it with just one layer on. I like it so far. Yeah, like I definitely would say it's more on the medium coverage side than the full coverage, but I'm seriously not mad at it. It looks more like maybe a satin finish than like a matte or a dewy finish. I like it so far though. Like it feels lightweight, which of course it says that on the bottle, but you know, like a lot of foundations say that and it's not lightweight. I really appreciate how it doesn't have like a strong smell. Even though it said it didn't have any fragrance in it, like it still doesn't smell like paint. It doesn't smell like any chemicals or anything like that. Like, I'm pretty impressed. Probably like another day when I'm trying to get like full coverage, I'll probably like try and build it up. But right now, I mean, like I'm pleased with how it looks right now. So I'm just gonna like leave it as is. So far, this is I mean, working good for me, which I will get back in this video and show y'all how it wears throughout the day and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm not mad at it. It covered what I wanted it to cover, so I like it so far. Okay, Milani. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the concealer, which this foundation, they say, can be used as a foundation and a concealer. Like, you're not going to need concealer once you use it, but, like, I have to use concealer. Like, I feel like I haven't done my whole makeup routine if I don't do concealer. So, we're going to do concealer, which I've heard really good things about this concealer, too. So, I've been really intrigued by it. So, let's try it out. So, okay, so it's kind of just got, like, this kind of applicator. I mean, it doesn't really smell like anything. Maybe like a little bit of... Okay, I definitely got way too light of a shade. By the way, I got the shade Light Nude. And I bought the concealer before I bought the foundation. So I did buy way too light of a shade, but it's okay. We'll make it work. So let's see. I mean, other than it being like several shades too light, I like the way it, I like the way that it feels. It doesn't feel, okay, so the best way I can describe this is like the consistency of it is thicker than I thought it would be, but it doesn't feel thick on the skin. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna go for a highlighted under eye because I got way too light of a shade, but it's fine. Like, we'll blend it out, it's fine. But so far I really like it. I definitely would say this is a full coverage concealer. So I would compare it to maybe, I wouldn't say Tarte Shape Tape, but like maybe a little bit, maybe like the Makeup Revolution concealer, maybe. I don't know, but I definitely like it. We'll see if it creases under my eyes, but I don't think it's going to. Like, this went on really smoothly. It blended with the foundation really good. It doesn't have a very strong smell or anything like that. I didn't have any problems with the applicator or anything like that. So, I'm pretty pleased with both of these. But, I mean, like I said, I'm going to check in throughout the day and let y'all know how the concealer and the foundation is wearing, which I'm gonna put on like my normal powder. Like the regular face, I was just trying out the foundation and the concealer today, so we'll see how it goes with like my regular makeup and throughout the day. But as of right now, like application wise, I like this. Like, yes. So I'm always looking for like a new foundation and concealer because like that's my favorite thing to buy is foundation and concealers to see what works best for my skin. And so far, like yes, ma'am. And I feel like, even though I didn't build this up, I feel like if I would have done like another pump or anything like that, I feel like it could have been built up if I wanted it to be. That's the good thing about medium to full coverage foundations is if you're not wanting like super full coverage, you can just do one layer and it's more of the medium coverage. But if you're needing that full coverage, like let's say you have some breakouts or you want to hide something on your face, like some scars or anything like that, or maybe you just want full coverage makeup that day, I feel like you probably could build this up. But like, I'll test that out another day and see if you can build this up. But as of right now, like I like the way that it's sitting on my face. I don't feel as if it's too dewy or matte. I do feel like it's kind of like a satin finish, but it doesn't feel heavy or greasy on my skin, which is what I like, is for it to not feel greasy or heavy on my skin. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and I will check in with y'all in just a second. Okay, so here we are with the finished look. So I think that this is gonna be like a good everyday foundation. I really like it so far. It blended beautifully with all the rest of my, like my powder, my blush, my bronzer, everything like that. It blended out perfectly with it. Like I didn't feel like there was any patchiness. I didn't feel like there was anything that was going like sliding on my face. Like I really am impressed with this foundation and this concealer so far. So I did notice whenever I was putting on my powder and did my eyebrows, I was like, oh wow, this concealer still hasn't creased under my eyes. Like, okay then. So yeah, I definitely so far am very impressed with the foundation and the concealer together. But as of right now, this duo together is perfect. Like I definitely feel like even though I only did one layer and only did like the medium coverage, it still kind of looks full coverage to me. Somewhat. I mean, I'm definitely not mad at it, but I will check in throughout the day and let y'all know how it is wearing. So yeah, just stay tuned for that. Okay, so it is currently 12:09 in the afternoon, and so far this foundation and concealer is both holding up really well. Like I've already gone and eaten breakfast, gone and got some groceries, like done just some regular stuff, and I feel like this has held up super good. Like I think this is going to be one of my regular day-to-day foundations. It's still, in my opinion, a satin finish. I don't feel like any parts have gotten cakey or dry, and I don't feel like anything looks like extremely dewy. So I mean, let's say I put this on at like I think 9 o'clock, so I've had this on for like 3.5 hours, and so far it looks like it did when I first put it on. So yeah, I'm still super impressed by it. So thumbs up in my opinion. Okay, so it is currently 4:11 in the afternoon right now, and I'm actually fixing to take my makeup off because I actually fell asleep. So I'm like, ugh, I need to go take my makeup off. I'm sure it's like all over my pillow and everything like that, but I do still have my makeup on. I do think it's creased a little bit under here, but not bad at all. Like I'm sure if I touched it up, it would be fine. Come off a little bit on my chin, but like every single foundation I use, it comes off of my chin, like right here, like throughout the day. And I don't know why. Like it's with every single foundation. It's like not just this one. But yeah, so like it stayed really nicely everywhere else. It still doesn't feel like greasy or dewy or anything like that. It still doesn't look matte. I do believe this is a satin finish foundation, and I'm definitely going to be wearing this more often. Like I think I'm going to wear it throughout the work week this week and see how it does like throughout the work week, instead of just like being like just around, because like today is a Sunday when I'm filming this, so we're kind of just like doing whatever on a Sunday. But if I wear it throughout the work week, I'm like doing multiple things, and I'm usually at work from like 8 to 5:30, so that'll be like a good test to see how this works. But yeah, so I would say my final thoughts on this foundation is that it is really nice. I do believe it's a medium coverage. I would say medium coverage, satin finish, not greasy, not heavy, anything like that. Like I think I'm really gonna like this foundation. Yeah, so thank you all for tuning in to another video, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video, and be sure to hit that notification bell and you will be notified every single time that I upload. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.